segment is sponsored by the Lee Steinberg Law Firm, started in Detroit, but with offices today throughout the state of Michigan, including right here in West Michigan. Attorney Eric Steinberg is here to tell us more about the firm and their area of expertise. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, so tell me about the firm and how long have you been serving clients here in West Michigan?
So we've been serving clients here in West Michigan for over 40 years. We've been serving clients throughout Michigan for over 40 years. We specialize in all types of personal injury claims, such as car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, but we also handle medical malpractice, slip and fall, civil rights cases, all the way to dog bite cases. We only represent individuals. We never represent corporations. And we represent individuals who have been wronged by some other person or corporate entity. And we only charge on a contingency fee basis. That means there's no costs, there's no fees unless we get a recovery. I could work on your case for a year or 2 years. Let's hope it's quicker than that, but you don't owe me a dime unless we get compensation for you.
Okay, so while I have you on the couch, I want to ask you some legal questions, if I may.
Yes.
All right, the first one has to do with slip and fall cases.
Yeah.
There have been some changes recently involving slip and fall. What are those and how do they impact folks who are the victims of a slip and fall accident?
Yeah, last summer the Supreme Court of Michigan completely upended slip and fall law here in Michigan. Before, if there was a condition that was there to be seen, like a bunch of potholes or snow and ice, the plaintiff had no case. The property owners could get off completely because the condition was considered open and obvious, and if it's open and obvious, there's no duty. And if there's no duty, then there's no case. Well, Michigan returned back to what it was 20 plus years ago, and really what the other 49 states have ruled that said, okay, it might be there to be seen, but it goes into the comparative negligence of the plaintiff. And the property owners still have a duty to make sure that their premises is not unreasonably dangerous. So like someone who's visiting a gas station and the gas station hasn't plowed, hasn't salted, hasn't done anything for like 3 days, before you couldn't bring that case.
Wow.
Yeah, now you can bring that case because they didn't take any of the precautions they needed to do.
All right.
So it's a major change.
Big. Okay, let's talk car accidents. Traumatic, right?
Yeah.
But what are some things that folks should do if they're involved in a car accident?
Yeah, I mean, being in a car accident is very traumatic. If you're involved in one and you have the presence to do this, try to take some pictures of the vehicle damage, not only of your car, but the other vehicles involved, because this might be the only time you're able can do that. Take some video if you can. Obviously exchange information like you're supposed to, insurance and names with all the other parties involved. Notify the police, call the police, make sure a police report is done that day. And then if you're not feeling well, go get checked out. I mean, you'll never know. I've had cases where something was completely benign, no one thought they were injured, and next thing you know, they had internal bleeding.
Wow.
So get checked out, go to an urgent care or a doctor or hospital as soon as possible.
All right. Now, folks call and are confused about Michigan's no-fault law to your office.
Right.
What is no-fault in Michigan? Because that too has had some changes, right?
Yeah, there's been major changes in no-fault, but no-fault is basically your medical expenses and your lost wages. So under Michigan's no-fault law, your own car insurance pays the medical bills and lost wages from your car accident, okay?
Yep.
Even if you're at fault for causing the crash. If you don't have insurance, then there's certain different ways to get a car insurance company to pay those claims. So that's what no fault means, meaning the medical bills. They almost become like your health insurer for the things that your health insurance doesn't cover for accidents. This is completely different than PLPD or full coverage. That has to do with the property damage to your car.
Got it.
No fault has to do with the medical coverage and lost wages from injuries from a car crash.
All right, well, we want to let you know, for more information or a free consultation, call 1-800-LEE-FREE, L-E-E, free, F-R-E-E, or visit 1-800-LEE-FREE.com. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Gabby.